All right, guys, we are on the air here. We're at Stillwell High School here for their career day, and we have a young lady that's joined us on the mic. Young lady, welcome to the Real Talk Sports Show.
Hi, thank you. My name is Jasmine, and I go to Stillwell. I am a theater major, and it's a really good school. We have a 100% graduation rate, so that's pretty cool.
Well, that's very, very cool. So now, what brought you into getting involved in a school that really focuses on the dramatic arts?
One thing that really brought me into this performing arts school was I already knew what I wanted to do as a career.
Okay.
I wanted to be a screenwriter and a director, and so I thought the best place for me to go is here. And luckily for me, I heard of the school when it was during the time that it was audition time. So I caught it right on time, and I didn't wait, and I just grabbed it and took it.
And of course, the other good thing is that your parents agreed as well. So that's
good
it's
too.
always good when you get mom and dad to agree. Well, now you said that you came here, you want to get involved with screenwriting, also with directing. You know, so many people don't understand that those fields are really the fields that have the most growth, but also you can do it for all your life. Even when you get older like me, you can always still direct. You can still act too, but people are always looking for people who know how to produce and direct. So it's exciting that you want to do some behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yes, it is, and it's also a different process. Like theater and film, they're completely different things.
Right.
And people always think they're the same, but they're not. They're really not.
No, because theater really is more involved in live production. So you have a lot more moving parts that are going on. You can't obviously do a retake when you're doing the show.
Yep.
Film is a little different because film, you're basically crafting your story.
And you can go over and over and over again until you get it right.
Exactly. You can add in special effects and do different things to enhance the movie. So that's great. Now, are you interested in also doing internship while you're in school?
Actually, I have an internship over the summer at Alliance Theater, so I'm really excited about that.
Well, you should be very, very excited. Well, listen, we thank you for stopping by. I know everybody else normally is very shy about coming on, but we thank you, and we look forward to hearing some great stuff from you as you build your career.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And we're here at Stillwell High School, guys. Great stuff going on here. We have lots of students that have stopped by to join us. So we're going to have someone else join us in just a second. So we're going to have another young lady join us. We're going to let her get set here. We're going to tell her to put her headsets on. All right. And we're going to do a mic check on her in just a moment here. Let's do a mic check. Go ahead.
Hello.
All right. We have her right there. Okay, guys, we're going to do this. Before we go to this young lady, we're going to go ahead and get this shared on Facebook so that you guys can log on and check us out here. We will be on Facebook as well. So you can go to the link, go to the Real Talk Sports page, and you can click on the link, and you can hear us broadcasting to you right here and right now as we get set here. Again, we're live from Stillwell High School, located right here in Clayton County, just 20 minutes outside of downtown Atlanta. And it's exciting to see these young people here because these kids are really involved in something a little different. You know, this is really more of a fine arts school. So these children, young adults now, have already moved into an area where they have decided what they want to do, and they have decided to go to a school that specializes in just that. So we again appreciate these young ladies and young men for being out here. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up here, and we're going to bring her on in just a second. I just again want to share this on Facebook Live, and then we'll go ahead and bring her back on and let her talk to you about what brought her out to Stillwell High School for the performing arts. Again, it is right here just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And we're excited for them, and we're excited for them stopping by and joining us here. Again, we're getting ourselves set up here on Facebook so you guys can find the link. We want the young students to be able to find it as well. So we're getting all set here to get all that stuff going on right now. And this is just great stuff to be out here. I'm just honored really that we're here to be a part of this career day here at Stillwell High School. All right, we're going to bring the young lady on right now. She's being teased here by her classmates. All right, young lady, introduce yourself to everybody, please.
Hi, my name is Zoe Hilton. I'm a junior at Stillwell High School, and I'm a chorus major.
What's that major again?
Chorus.
Chorus. Okay, so now what part do you sing?
I'm an alto.
An alto?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's like lower than a soprano, but higher.
I got you. I used to sing in high school too. I used to sing. I actually sing bass,
Ooh,
which is
we need some
very
more
rare.
basses
Yeah,
now.
because usually you go to most schools, everybody, you got a lot of tenors.
Yeah.
You got a few guys sing baritone, but very few guys actually sing bass. But yeah, I actually used to do. I was bass at that lower part of the register and that 4-part harmony. I was all about that. So it was great stuff. Well, listen, what got you started in singing?
Well, I've been singing pretty much all my life. I've been around music since I was little, and I just love music. Like, music is one thing that keeps me intact. It keeps me in person. So me being able to come to this school and knowing that there's a performing arts school close to where I live, it was like, oh, okay, so maybe I can go to this school and actually get something out of doing music instead of doing sports or something like that.
Wait a minute, I do sports.
No, not a bad thing, because I used to run track.
I got you. I get you. So you're saying that you really wanted to focus on your artistic side and kind of bring that out, because I think you realize that no matter how good you are in sports, you only have a short period of time where you can actually do that. I mean, you can still do it recreationally, but as far as something where you say, hey, I might want to make a living, you have to be very, very, very good, and even then you still have a short window of time. Well, now, your parents also musically inclined as well?
Well, yes and no. My mom, she been around music as well. Like, she used to be part of the church and the music industry and things like that. My dad, not so much, but I think I kind of found music on my own because I found it as something that would help me and my person as that. So.
Well, we're excited about that. And now, do you like to just being in the chorus, or do you envision a solo career at one point?
Oh, I've envisioned a solo career, but I don't know. Like, I kind of want to do a little bit of everything.
Right.
So I want to do solo. I want to do the technical things. I want to do I love to do music in general. It's just anything that has something to do with it.
Well, the cool thing is that a lot of people who do have solo careers, they start in groups.
Yeah.
Just getting an idea, I think, is great. Being in a group, because it gives you the concept of camaraderie, teamwork. Because even if you have a solo career, you're still going to have band members. You're going to have other people that you interact with. So I think you're off to a good start. Now, do you have any particular genre of music that you like more than any other?
Old school R&B.
Oh, wait a minute. Big K, we have an old school R&B aficionado right here. This young lady, when I asked her, she said, that's her genre, bro. Well, Kevin Buchanan is our program director on WIGO 1570. He actually does a old school R&B, calls it the Drive Time Traffic Jam.
That's the type of music. That's
right,
what
there you go. So tell you, if you want to, it's after school. It goes from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you can check him out. Tell your mom and dad the same thing. He brings the old school R&B, classic hip hop. So that's right in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
There you go. See, Kevin, I just got you another listener. Isn't that great? She says she loves old school R&B and classic hip hop. See? There we go. Well, the other thing, too, is we're going to put this out to you and all the other students. If you guys have any interest in interning, the radio station has some great intern opportunities available. We're literally right up the road from here, right across from Morrow High School.
Okay.
So if you want to sign in here with Kevin, you can do so. And, of course, you have to get your parents' permission.
Yeah.
But we'd love to have you guys on to join us, and you can kind of see behind the scene. This is our mobile setup here, so we can come on out and broadcast from anywhere. All right, well, listen, we thank you for stopping by and joining us, and we look forward to you guys normally have a concert every year here at Stillwell, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
April. One coming up. Breaking news. All right, she's consulting now, one of the other students. Okay, we're getting the date down.
All right, April 18th at the Performing Arts Center. Of course, is having their spring concert, so you guys should come out, have fun. It's going to be amazing. It's all types of music. It's beautiful. All
right, guys, there it is right there. If you want some great sound, and if you want to hear our own lovely alto right here, you can come out here April the 18th and check her out here right at the Center for Performing Arts right here in Clayton County on Mount Zion Road. All right, well, thank you for stopping by and joining us. So who you got next to us? You want to pop in here and say a few words? We'll get someone else set here. Hold on. We're gonna get him queued up here. We're gonna get his microphone set. We're gonna have him slide over here, and we're gonna do a mic check. All right, young man, mic check.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
There he is. We got him dialed in. All right, well, introduce yourself there.
Hi, I'm Horatio Jackson. I am 17 years old. I am in the 11th grade at Martha Ellis Stillwell School of the Arts in Morrow, Georgia.
And what's your area of study?
My major is vocals.
Vocal. All right. So now, what you baritone, tenor, second tenor? What are you?
I'm a first tenor.
First tenor.
But I can go all the way up to soprano too.
See, this guy has a large range. How many octaves you say? 3 or 4 octave range?
I have no idea.
He said, sir, all I know is I can go from tenor all the way up to soprano. I can handle it. Well, listen, it is, as you know, so many of our top male artists, that's kind of their area is tenor in that area, so it seems like you're in good company. Now, are you looking to do more solo work, or you like the idea of being in a band or a group?
I'm more wanting to do the music production side.
We got another music production guy. Well, that's great. Well, because a lot of people don't realize is that the sound that you hear really is really based on the guy in that production booth. He or she can make you sound very good or very bad. So it's great that you're involved in production. Now, you have an internship that you're doing this summer?
Well, we're trying to get that figured out with my church. I go to World Changers.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do like internship because we have Era Records.
Era Records, that's right. Yep. Matter of fact, I have been privileged to be at several events where Canton Jones was on the scene. He used to be with Arrow back in the day. So, well, listen, if you'd like to, you can sign in here. We're looking at interns. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on here at the radio station where you have a chance to do some production. I'll have some stuff available as well. It's more of the sports end, but I do a ministry show, so we're always looking for production people. So you can't find your internship at the church, we'd love to have you.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're here at Stillwell High School. Great stuff going on here. We are located just outside of Atlanta, Georgia, maybe about 20 minutes down the road, right here in Clayton County. And great things are going on here on the south side of town. And we have young people that have, again, stopped in to join us and talk to us about what they're doing. So, again, we're excited about that. And we're excited about those of you who have popped in to join us here on this broadcast. And hopefully everybody is checking us out. Again, we are here at Stillwell High School here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to try to get ourselves set up here. We're going to take a break in just a second. But we're going to bring you more here from Stillwell High School. Like I said, great stuff going on here at Stillwell. And you guys, if you have a chance to go to a career day, please, ma'am, please, sir, you should get to do so. So, again, we want you to hang tight with us, and we'll be back right here more. We'll take a little quick commercial break, and we'll be back for the Real Talk Sports Show live from Stillwell High School.
Do you do hair, makeup, nails, or DJ as a hobby? The expenses you acquire and the money you make can be claimed in your tax return. Have a qualified child? You can get up to $4,373 or more. Call Raul Tax Services at 678-561-0774. We will give you a $25 gift card for any referrals that become a client. Your name also will be placed in the drawing to win a $100 gift card at the end of the tax season for your referral. Call now, Raul Tax Services at 678-561-0774. We help more people get returns on their returns.
All right, guys, we are back here on Real Talk Sports Show. We broadcast to you live from Stillwell High School here in Clayton County, located just outside of Atlanta, Georgia, about 20 minutes south down the road on I-75. And we're always excited to be out here on Career Day, and we thank God for those people who have checked out our broadcast. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we, again, are just excited to be here at this high school here. We had a couple of students on earlier, so if you guys want to check that out, we did have some students on to join us, and they talked a little bit about the excitement of them being here at a high school that is of the performing arts and specifically set up for the performing arts, which I think is a pretty cool thing. You know, a lot of times we talk to kids about doing things in terms of getting a college degree, and certainly we want to do that, but we also want to make sure that we don't leave out the trade as a possibility as well, and a skill that sometimes can get you into a job for life, and something that can pay you even better than your college education. So again, we thank God. You have to excuse me while I'm adjusting my mic here just a little bit. There we go. I think we got something cooking now. I want to take a seat here as we get situated here. And again, we appreciate those of you who have tuned in to listen to us here. Again, we're sorry for a little bit of a mic adjustment here as I get a little closer to the mic. There we go. And like I said, again, we just appreciate all those of you who have tuned in to join us here on the Real Talk Sports Show as we broadcast to you from the Stillwell High School Career Day. And we'll hopefully have some more students on to join us in just a little bit, and they can talk to you and talk to us about the excitement of being here at a school for the performing arts, because that's kind of a rare thing. You don't really, I don't say a rare thing. It's just good for me to see this right here in Clayton County, an area that had been besieged just a few years ago with a loss of accreditation. So it's a great thing to see them on the, as we like to say, on the come up, as they're coming back here and showing that they have outstanding education, outstanding students right here in the Clayton County area. So again, we just are so happy to be here and so happy to be part of this career day that they do each and every year. They bring in all of the grades. We had the seniors that you listen to, some junior high school guys. It's not junior high school, I'm sorry, 11th graders, which are your juniors. And we're going to have the sophomores joining us in just a second. So, again, live here from Stillwell High School, just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Real Talk Sports Show. I might get my next big sports announcer, who knows, or my next production person. So that's why we come on. We like to come out to support the community. And we want to give the young people an opportunity to be able to log on as part of this live broadcast and get a feel what it's like to actually broadcast on the air. So we want to do that. And we're, like I said, just happy to be here right in the middle of it. So, we appreciate what is going on here in Clayton County, because, like I said, great stuff is going on here. And we're happy to be in the middle of it. And we're happy for those of you who tune in from time to time to check me out here. Again, you can follow us anywhere on social media at Real Talk Sports 7. So that's Real Talk Sports, the number 7. And you can come and check us out. We are always doing some type of live broadcasting from somewhere. We can't do video. We normally do a Facebook Live, but they told us we cannot because, they're concerned about the kids. The kids are not, they haven't signed a permission slip. So you might see me pop on in just a moment, but no kids. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. We understand that in this day and age, safety is very, very important, and people's privacy is important. So we hope that next time that we come out here, we might be able to, to have the kids actually on camera as well. So, like I say again, great stuff going on here. Always like to try to bring you the good news of what's going on here in and around Metro Atlanta, and even around the world, because we're going to be branching out. You guys know I did something from the Super Bowl last year in Houston. And speaking of the Super Bowl will be here in Atlanta in February 2019. So we're excited about Super Bowl coming to town. And we're hoping to actually have a new location in downtown Atlanta. So certainly, or somewhere in Atlanta city limits. So keep your ears and eyes peeled. Hopefully we'll have a breaking news on that in the not too distant future. And again, we thank God for those of you who take time out to support us and support this broadcast. They're getting set up. You hear in the background there, they're getting set up to have the young kids come in. So we're going to hopefully have the 10th graders on with us in just a few moments here. And again, we're excited as we broadcast to you from Stillwell High School in Clayton County, Georgia. It's technically in Morrow, Georgia. And that is right smack dab in the middle of Clayton County, which, again, is on the comeback. Clayton County a couple of years ago had lost their school accreditation, but we thank God that they are back in full throttle right now. We thank God for that. And like I said, again, we thank God for each and every one of you. Please support your local high schools. Support your kids. Take time out to bring them on here. And we have a gentleman here. I don't know if he wants to sit in here. We have someone here, one of the exhibitors. I'm not sure who he is, but he's checking us out. Sir, would you like to come on the air? We're doing a little live broadcast. Say hello to everybody while we're on the air, sir. I don't know. He's kind of not paying attention to me now. I'm not sure. Sir? Yes, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm saying, would you like to say a few words to the audience right quick while we're here? Let me get you set up here. You can introduce yourself and tell everybody why you're excited to be here. Just have a seat right there. Let me do a mic check on you. Go ahead.
Good to go.
A little bit more.
All right.
There we go. All right, everybody. Again, we're here at Stillwell High School, located in Clayton County, just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And I have one of the exhibitors here who's going to introduce himself, his company, and tell you what brought him out here to Stillwell High School.
Hi. I am Special Agent Davis. I'm an investigator with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. And we volunteered to come out here today and talk to some of the kids and give them a chance to learn more about the Georgia Bureau of Investigations and and the opportunities, for young kids.
Well, I tell you, it's interesting because, when people think about law enforcement, they're not aware, I think, of all the many divisions
Absolutely.
that are involved. So what does it mean for you when you guys come out here? What are some of the things you're trying to translate to some of the students when they stop by your location and talk to you?
Well, some of the big things that I hit on are social media.
Okay.
So with social media, we'd like for a lot of the kids to understand it's very important they keep their social media accounts clean and professional for the most part, because it stays with them for a very long time. And the last thing you want over your head, applying for a job is to not be able to get that job basically because of your social media and, the different aspects and problems it could potentially bring.
Well, when you talk about, social media and keeping it clean, give people just a few ideas of some of the things they should possibly avoid on posting. I know there's a whole litany of them, but just give us one or two things that you could say, hey, listen, you need to probably not post this.
Well, anything that could be considered risky. You never want to be a part of a conversation that could go the wrong way and be looked at and scrutinized for the most part.
Sure.
A lot of people have a lot of different opinions, and most are often
a little controversial.
Yeah, very, very, very. So you have to be careful as to how you post different things that you get sent to you, and just your overall composition. And you don't want people to get that false,
wrong idea about you.
Exactly. Basically perception is where it goes. So
now the other thing that's interesting about social media is that how is that now as far as you guys as another area that you guys have to investigate? Because certainly we know right in the news right now they're talking about foreign entities using social media to be involved. We also know that people have put up, there's been a show called Catfish where people are putting up false profiles. How is that kind of now added a new layer to what you guys have to get involved with as far as investigators?
Well, it's very stressful only because of the different types of way to mask the actual account. You never know who's on the end of that account.
Sure.
And it takes a lot of work to dive in and understand the technology behind that account. There's a lot of different avenues you have to go through to determine if this is a viable person, or if it's just someone who's just out to start some type of virtual war
problem
over the internet. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, it's amazing how the internet has given a voice to a lot of people, and they've taken that on board and have used it as a stage.
Well, so if I hear correctly, to those parents that might be listening, or even students that are out there, there's potential opportunity with GBI in non-traditional locations like technology, like cyber attacks and things like this. So this would open up an whole new avenue for young people who are kind of maybe techie and thinking, I'm not a GBI or an FBI guy, so you're telling me that those opportunities might be available?
Absolutely. We just started up a new unit, and we're actually in the stages of starting a new, especially with technology. We're looking at a lot of kids who are techie, so to speak, and I think that they bring a different approach to investigations in terms of what they know and the connections to different communities within that realm, that field. Also, there's a lot of kids here today that don't just want to do criminal justice. They want to be a part of the GBI, but they want to maybe explore psychology or mathematics. And I told them, I said, go for your dreams. That doesn't preclude you from applying for the GBI and ultimately getting a job. It just makes you more well-rounded, because we need different subsets and different disciplines within the organization to help make us stronger. So,
well, I tell you, that's some good information, because, again, I think that most people, because of the plethora of programs we have on TV, NCIS, all these other types of things, and even really the reality-based programming where they really kind of focus more on the investigative things. I think that it's great that you guys are letting people know that, hey, we need you. You might think as a psychology major we don't need you. You might think that as a linguistic major we don't need you. But all those things are all part of the things that make the GBI and any law enforcement more effective.
And we're out there on social media. I mean, you can go to YouTube and Google GBI and get a better idea of what we do and some of the different disciplines within the organization itself. And it's been a great fit for me. I love what I do every day, and I'm not just saying this because I'm on the radio.
Well, no, but
I love dealing with people, and I think that we can ultimately do some good. But it takes, more than just me. My coworkers are my heart, and I look after them, they look after me, and we go out there and do our job every day. So,
good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you listening and saying, okay, GBI, I know we sometimes throw out these acronyms and letters. GBI is not the little brother of FBI. It actually stands for something completely different. GBI is the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. They're a separate state-run agency. Although they might overlap, they are separate entities, so certainly check them out. I'm sure they're on gbi.gov. Is that the website?
That's it.
Okay, gbi.gov. Check them out. Also, guys, they're right in the middle of it. You can check them out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just put in GBI, and they'll pop up, and they have some videos which are not designed. I know sometimes people that listen, I have a cross smattering of people from all sides of the aisle. It's not propaganda, guys. This is just information, okay? It's information. You want to find out more about the GBI. All right, we have to let them go now. We're taking a little quick break, but you're listening to the Real Talk Sports Show as we broadcast to you from Career Day at Stillwell High School along with WIGO AM 1570, Atlanta's Incredible Radio. Keep it locked right here for more from Stillwell High School.
Thank you.
There, you never know. You never know, bro. I mean, I got to this at age 49. I'm 59 now, so I mean, I had no idea. I was going to get involved in this at all. I mean, if you had told me, I was you're a liar. But I was just riding one day and
do you do hair,
that
makeup,
I'm on
nails, or
1570,
DJ as a hobby?
they have
The
what's called
expenses you
DJ
acquire
time.
and the money you make
Like, you
can
actually
be
can
claimed
buy
in your
time
tax
to radio
return.
station.
Have a qualified
You can't
child.
break the
You get up
FCC.
to $4,370 or more. Call Raul Tax Services at 678-561-0774. We will give you $25 gift card for any referral that become a client. Your name also will be placed in the drawing with a $100 gift card at the end of the tax season for your referral. Call now, Raul Tax Services at 678-561-0774. We help more people get returns on their return.
All right. God bless. Look forward to hearing more. All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up here. We will be bringing you more from Stillwell High School, but we're going to shut it down right now. We're going to a break. They want all the folks involved to take a quick break, and we're going to do that. But we appreciate those of you logged into this broadcast to listen to this. You just heard the GBI. We had some students here. So great stuff going on. But we'll be back with more later on. You've been listening to the Real Talk Sports Show here on Atlanta's Incredible Radio, WIGO AM 1570, and also on realtalksports.net. God bless you, and we'll be back again real soon.
Do you do hair, makeup, nails, or DJ as a hobby? The expenses you acquire and the money you make can be claimed in your tax return. Have a qualified child? You can get up to $4,373 or more. Call Raul Tax Services.
I'm probably going to be more of a water guy. That's okay. It's all good, but I'm taking that to the house.
We will give you $25 gift card for any referrals that become a client. Your name also will be placed in the drawing to win a $100 gift card at the end of the tax season for your referral. Call now, Raul Tax Service at 678-561-0774. We help more people get returns on their returns.